All right, guys, thank you for joining me yet again. Appreciate it. All right, there's a ton of people, but it states one, so whatever. We'll deal with that. Yeah, and guys, if you do not mind, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. Annie from Africa, thank you for joining us. I'm back. I'm back. All right, Chris, thank you for the 5x5. AZ Care, thank you for the 5x5. Emily, thank you for 5x5. Prep to Adapt, thank you for the donation. Boss, Tim, Silvergram, thank you for the 5x5. Water Tiger, William, Patrice, Judy, shit, Ozark Prepper, Chris, Stormy, thank you for the 5x5, guys. All right, so Big John, the Rooster, and John Flower, thank you for the 5x5. So we're gonna make this live stream fairly quick, not too long. Yes, Gatlinburg is a tourist trap. I guess. I wouldn't know. What, tourist trap? Yeah, all right. So this guy over here said it is a tourist trap. Listen, I didn't look at it that way because I'm here, hiking and fucking filming waterfalls and shit, the gay shit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not, you know, family oriented. Huh? Oh yeah? You living around here? Oh no shit. Okay. All right. So this is like, all right. So I guess according to this guy, this is like my Wildwood, right? Or his Wildwood rather. Wildwood, New Jersey, the beach town. That's a tourist trap. That's fucking expensive too. But this isn't expensive here. You think? Yeah. Cheaper. Okay. I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was priced all right. I mean, no, you're right though. It is. Some of the rooms here are a little out of control. All right. No, 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 no. I don't care. I don't care. It's all good. I'm not going to Dollywood. All right, that's out. But appreciate the local water tiger was like appreciate the local guy. Well, you're not from Gatlinburg. You're from Tennessee. Oh, okay. He lives 2 hours from here, but he is from Tennessee. Well, all right. He said it was a tourist trap, so that's what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. So a little something a little more pressing. With the elections, we got a curveball that I heard before, but I haven't heard it in a long time. So apparently, guys, if the what is it, 270 electoral votes, right? If one or both, if one guy doesn't reach it or nobody reaches it, sorry, and a third party enters the game, which would be what's his name, Kennedy, right? If he joins the party and he breaks that apart, the House, and this is what it says, if no candidate receives a majority of electoral votes, the presidential election leaves the electoral college process and moves to Congress. The House of Representatives elects the president from the three presidential candidates who received the most electoral votes. Now, as of right now, the electoral votes, I mean, we don't know, but I could almost assume Trump's going to get all of them, right? But I could be wrong. With that being said, guys, you heard what it just said. It says that the House of Representatives elects the president from the three presidential candidates who received the most electoral votes. Each state delegation, has one vote, and it's up to the individual state to determine how to vote. Since the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., is not a state, it has no state delegation in the House and cannot vote. A candidate must receive at least 26 votes, a majority of the states, to be elected. Again, that's the curveball, because I could see them giving it to Biden and fucking us yet again. I can absolutely see that. That's the curveball that I was talking about. That's the problem, because they can, guys, now legally make it happen. I mean, well, it wouldn't be legally. It'd be legally in their eyes, but I don't think it would be legal. But nonetheless, guys, this is a problem. This is the curveball I was talking about. And the amount of shit, guys, you're going to see behind this is out of control. A candidate must receive at least 51, a majority of senators, to be elected. Okay, wait, I jumped something. I'm sorry, excuse me. A candidate must receive 26 votes. Okay, right. A candidate must receive 26 votes, a majority of the state, to be elected. The Senate elects the vice president from the two vice president candidates with most electoral votes. Each senator casts one vote for vice president. Since the District of Columbia, again, is sorry, has no senator and is not represented in that vote. A candidate must receive at least 51 votes, a majority of the senators, to be elected. If the House of Representatives fails to elect a president by Inauguration Day, the vice president-elect serves as acting president until the deadlock is resolved in the House. This is the legal mumbo jumbo that they're going to wow us with if this comes down to it. So the best bet right now, guys, is getting Kennedy out of there, because he is the one that can. He is the one. He's going to definitely screw a lot of shit up with him entering the game. And he just got funding from, if I'm not mistaken, an unknown source. I don't know what the fuck that means, but he just got funding so that he could run. That, it's a problem. That in itself is a big problem. And you're going to be seeing more Kennedy ads now. He's got the funding to run. Meanwhile, Trump is losing. I mean, he's not losing funding. He actually made money on that media company he just sold, which I'm pretty sure he had that in his back pocket because he knew that this shit was going to happen with New York. Nonetheless, guys, we are definitely in dangerous waters if this goes down the way I think it's going to go down now. I didn't think they would resort to this, but it seems like they will. Captain, I'm in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. SP, we are still alive. Yes. So, Adriana said Trump just got $300 million in donation, $180 million in donation. I think that was a fucking roach. I don't know what the fuck that was. Whatever. Anyway. Winter Homestead, they are desperate. That is that's the problem. Desperate people are going to do something that they can't reverse. That is the problem. And I'm not liking what direction this is going in. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I walked inside and I had 8,000 bugs all over me. Yo, I know this. I like bugs outdoors. I'm fine with them out. I hate them indoors. Indoors, I'm not a big fan of. Outdoors, I can deal with them. But yeah, like Winter Homestead said, they're desperate, man. Things are going to get bad. At least with them, and the shit that they're going to pull, it's going to be legendary. I mean, we saw what they did in New York City, where they convicted Trump on 34 counts of fraud, right, and hush money and moving money around. Meanwhile, you got politicians banging kids. You got politicians beating up women, raping women, accusations thrown at them, and nothing. You got Pete Diddy beating the balls off of Casey or Cassie, or whatever her name is, on video camera, and nothing. But Trump moved some money around for a whore, and everybody's like, yes, justice is served. No, justice is not served, because that's nothing. That shit's going to roll off his back. He is not going to get into the trouble you think he is. A lot of idiots out there thought that he was going to get into this trouble that was going to land him in jail. He's not even going to go to jail behind. He shouldn't go to jail behind this, according to a lot of legal experts, which a lot of legal experts also said that he was going to win the case, and he didn't. A lot of legal experts are surprised. They're now saying he shouldn't go to jail. We shall see. Now, the Hunter Biden gun trial is coming up, and I'm like, what is going to happen there? What three-ring circus is going to happen with that bullshit? We all know that it was his. Why is there any fucking, you know what I mean? Like, just plead guilty, dude, and call it a day. And if the best thing that Hunter Biden could do right now is plead guilty, and it would get him a less sentence. Instead, they're running him through this three-ring circus to make it look like they're like, you see, we tried Trump, and now we're trying Biden's son. You see, we're legit. We're on the level. No, they're not. They're not on the level because they're putting on this dog and pony show for Hunter Biden because it is all, listen, as a lawyer, I'd be like, yo, dude, just say it was yours. We'll get you fucking a couple months probation, done. But they're not. They're fucking, you know, Sharky for Survival said, account 34 checks per state as hush money. Whatever it was. I didn't think they were going to find them on all 34 accounts. A couple of them, yeah, absolutely, but not all 34. That sounds like bullshit, all 34. This hotel has like a giant water slide inside of it. That's what that's what's behind me right now. Like, I keep hearing kids yelling and screaming, carrying on. But anyway, you know that there's signs out here? When you come outside, they tell you, bears, beware. I was like, you fucking kidding me? Like, is that fucking bad? And listen, again, 5 feet away from a bear, he walked the other way. He looked at me, I looked at him. I went to go get my camera, and he bounced on me. I was like, motherfucker, right? Another bear's walking around the neighborhood like he's fucking chilling, like he's waving at his neighbors. Hey, Harry, hey, Sarah. Like, it's just what it is out here. But they're not super. I saw a cub yesterday. Forgot to tell that story. Walking up to Laurel Falls. Like, right, Laurel's Falls. It's a nice waterfall, by the way. Walked up there, saw a little baby cub. I took the picture of the baby cub, and as I took the picture, I'm like, all right, where the fuck is mom? Because mom's gonna come out of fucking nowhere and, you know, eat us alive. But nonetheless, there were like 5 other people that were taking pictures. I'm like, I think I could outrun fucking one of them, you know? But yeah, again, a lot of bears around here. And I'm like, did you guys see that? I hope you guys saw that. Oh, the 34 counts were redundant. That's why I didn't think they were going to find them on 34 counts. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Stormy Daniels' story changed midway, and the lying, Trump's right hand, I forgot that guy's name, he was a lying sack of shit, and they believed him. The guy lied through his teeth 80,000 times, but when he was talking about Trump, he was the most honest he's ever been. Heat lightning, yeah, that's exactly what it was. Well, I hope that's what it was. There's a lot of storms in the area. I got caught in one earlier today. That was pretty cool. It was refreshing anyway, because I was fucking hot and bothered. Man, I don't know if it's legal. I don't think it's legal to shoot them here in Gatlinburg. I do not. There's signs all over the place telling you there are bears here, right? And then I don't see anybody shooting them. I mean, I guess if they get aggressive with you, you could, but I don't know. Listen, Gatlinburg is pretty fucking liberal. I thought it was a little, you know, like conservative. This is all the liberals and the Democrats, guys, they move to these nice cities and they fuck them up. I saw fucking pride flags out here. I saw a pride flag with a dot on it, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that the pedophile dot? I couldn't tell. But they have fucking pride flags hanging out here. They're like, oh, if you're gay, come to Tennessee. We'll fucking, you know, suck your dick. I don't know. I don't know what their gay, what you call it is. Apparently every travel agency or app has like if you want to be LGBT with us, we'll suck your dick. Like, again, I don't know how and why LGBT is like the shit for traveling. Like, let it go. Tell them to go to New York and catch AIDS, or fucking San Francisco and catch herpes. I don't know, like, you know, why they have this travel destination shit for them. Like, there's other places for them to go. It's fucking bullshit. But yeah, the Pride Month is just shit, man. And you know the thing is, thank God, there are people pushing back. There are people who were for this shit, and they're just like, they're done. They're over this crap. They're like, yo, enough. We get it. You guys are gay. You guys like to spread monkeypox. That's all right. We understand. But it doesn't have to be a month. It does not have to be a fucking month of this shit. I'm sorry. I don't have to have rainbow mayonnaise. Did you see that shit? I'm pretty sure it was real because the person pulled it off the shelf and there was more rainbow mayonnaise behind it. They have rainbow donuts. Like, come on, man, seriously? Yeah, I mean, like, you think by making something rainbow mayonnaise or rainbow, like even somebody in Pride, like a homo's gonna be like, yo, I need that fucking gay mayonnaise, dude. I want the rainbow. Like, yo, rainbow mayonnaise can't be good. It cannot be good for you. I'm sorry. That the amount of food coloring in it to make it that way is alarmingly bad. So I don't care how gay you are, don't eat the fucking gay mayonnaise. It'll make you gayer than you already are. Yeah, Rainbow Mayo. Look it up. It's I think it was Helms or Miracle Whip. I can't remember who it was. I mean, it's pretty much the only two really big mayonnaise companies out there. But it was one of those two that did it. It was fucking bad, dude. I'm just like, yo. And like today, hiking, coming back from the hike, there was this lesbian couple, and they were young. And I hate young gay couples because they're annoying. And they were holding hands the entire time coming down the mountain. Holding hands. I'm like, how the fuck are you holding hands coming down a mountain? There were some parts that they were trying to negotiate stepping on this rock and that rock. I'm like, let each other's hands go. I'm pretty sure your fucking hands are sweating after that fucking hike and you're holding on to each other. I'm like, yo, you two are gonna finger each other later. You don't want fucking sweaty palms and that shit. Let each other's hands go. But no, they fucking held each other's hands all the way. Listen, I don't like when straight people do it. When straight people are hiking together and they're holding hands, stop. Stop. That shit's fucking ultra gay. You're right. It's just the gayest thing in the world. Oh, I'm gonna hold my wife's hand. We're gonna skip down the side of the mountain together and fucking hold each other's sweaty fucking palms. Grow up. And like these two, I'm just like, I get it. We get it. You're gay. And they were Indian, by the way, which is really surprising that the father and the mother were okay with it. But whatever. And they were just holding hands. I'm like, yo, let go of their hands. Like, come on, dude. I mean, it was enough. It just annoys me when, like, you're holding hands walking down a beach, that's fine. You're walking down the street, okay. Hiking? Like, if one person falls, now the other person's going with you because you two couldn't fucking separate. Like, the way they were holding hands, I thought there was crazy glue in that shit. It was fucking unreal. Right? Not Jack and Jill, Jill and Jill. It was annoying. It was just annoying. It was just like, come on, guys, enough, you know? Like, I watched them negotiate this one step, and the step was about a foot or two deep, like you had to step off, and they were making sure that they were holding hands before they made the step. Like, I was like, yo, look where your foot is going. But they were, I have to hold her. I have to show the world we're gay in Tennessee on a mountain with bears. What the fuck, man? Again, the whole thing is just annoying. And in Tennessee, it's not that bad. But when I get back to New York, man, it's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Listen, I used to get annoyed by the Puerto Rican parade because like every Puerto Rican lets you know they're Puerto Rican by wrapping the hood of their car with the Puerto Rican flag, or I think they do the other thing now. They wrap it right with an actual wrap, and they put it on. I'm like, we get it, man. You're Puerto Rican, good for you, but you're not in Puerto Rico. You're here, right? Like, and I don't understand. I understand parades when it comes to like Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, shit that this country celebrates as a whole. But when these individual countries are coming here with their bullshit parades, I don't like it. Now, yeah, Puerto Rico's part of the United States. I get it. But there doesn't need to be a Puerto Rican parade. There doesn't need to be a black parade or an Indian parade or a Native American parade. There don't need to be any. One parade matters above them all, Independence Day parade. That's it. Maybe Christmas, Thanksgiving definitely. But every group of people that comes here, guys, we have to entertain their bullshit parades. Seriously, the Indian dudes, the dot heads, the 7-Elevens, they come here. They got their parade down by Water Street, Manhattan. I'm like, the Israelis, they have their parade. The Brazilians, they have theirs. I think there's a Southeast Asia parade. I'm like, you guys are celebrating a parade about your people, but you left your country because you didn't like it there. But you want people. Fuck parades. Seriously, fuck them. Parades are for retards. People that sit there and go, I want to get on parade. That's who it's for. I don't like parade. Again, if it's not the Independence Day parade or Thanksgiving, I don't give a fuck about parades. I think they're fucking stupid and they're divisive. They keep a divide in between people. Because every parade that I see, guys, people like, yeah, man, us Puerto Ricans, we're strong. All right. Move to the next parade, African American parade. We're strong people. We're resilient. Everybody's resilient and strong. Yes, the human race is resilient and strong. Not black, not Puerto Rican, not white, not Italian. They have an Italian parade, I think, in Staten Island, some shit. I think they all jump on a fucking Gindaloon fucking, spaghetti and meatball float or whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, seriously, dude, an Italian parade? Like, enough with the parades. Enough. Fuck them. Fuck them all. The guineas, yeah, it just whatever. I just think parades are divisive. That's all. They're like, we like to share our culture with who? The fucking other 50,000 Puerto Ricans that come from around the country here. Because I don't go to the Puerto Rican parade, and I'm Puerto Rican. My buddy's like, yo, you should go to the parade. I'm like, what am I, 5 years old and retarded? No, I don't want to go. I need to go to that shit. I don't need to go to the African American parade. It's, I know who I am. I know my history. That's it. That's it. Everything else is good. I don't know if you guys, you guys wouldn't be able to see it, but let's see if you can. Let's see if I can help you guys see it. Oh, wrong way. No, you can't. Fuck. But over there, this strip of buildings, there's clouds right over it. Like, it's moved right over like a blanket, which is pretty cool. I wonder what the fuck that is. Oh. There's a lot of shit to do here, guys, with family. So if you've never been to Gatlinburg, guys, come to Gatlinburg. Like the guy said, it is a tourist trap, but I like it. Again, what I do here, I can't take many people with me. That hike going up Rainbow Falls, yeah, imagine, right? Rainbow, and that's why the gay couple was there, because it was Rainbow Falls. I get it now. But anyway, not the point. Point is, guys, that I go up to that, I go up that hike, and that was a horrendous hike. Keep in mind, I was carrying my camera gear with me. I think I had my drone with me. I was carrying shit that I didn't use, which is stupid. I should have lessened the weight of my bag. The walk would have been better. It also didn't help that I was walking at a man's pace. I was moving until I got to the wall. I hit a wall and I was fucking moving like an old lady at one point. I got back. I jumped in the shower. My muscles relaxed, and now I feel fine. But before that, when I lay down in the bed after the shower, I was crippled and shit. I was laying there like fucking. Yeah, right? Go figure. After I just said the Rainbow Falls, I'm like, motherfucker, I was at Rainbow Falls in Pride Month. Go figure that shit. Now I got to make up for it and go wrestle a bear tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, there was nothing rainbowish about that fall. Like nothing. It was almost disappointing going up to that fall. So for pictures, guys, if you're looking for pictures, if you're interested, if you care, I have pictures on the Angry Lensman Media on Instagram, and I'm also putting on an Angry Lensman Media YouTube channel. I am posting my pictures there so you guys can see the work that I'm doing. A lot of this stuff is me practicing and building a portfolio, if you will. That's why I'm doing it. Black bear will win. I don't know, man. Black bears haven't met me. I'm pretty fast, pretty nifty. No, I know, but whatever. Remember, bears don't like food that fight back. It's funny. There's another Rainbow Falls in New York. That one looks nice. And obviously they call it Rainbow Falls because of the mist, and the sun hits the mist just right, and then you get that rainbow sheen in the sky. But there was no rainbow. You know what came? A fucking storm. That's what came. So I sat there. I marched I marched for 2 hours with a backpack on, 30 pounds. I'm like, I got this. I get to the top. The fucking rain started. I was like, you motherfucker. But I got my pictures in and I came down. So that was that. Susan, am I? No, I'm not. The week of the election, I'm going to stay put because I think chaos is going to break out. Guys, if Trump wins, chaos is going to break out. If Biden cheats, all hell's going to break loose, but not in New York, somewhere else. I'll find wherever that is. But yeah, guys, all hell's gonna break loose no matter what, and I'm gonna be there to report it, like the reporter that I'm trying to be, but I'm not really good at. But whatever. Just call me fucking John Johnson from the Real Nigga Network, and that should work. And I should probably say that when I get my press pass, right? My name is John Johnson. I'm with the Real Nigga Network channel. And they're gonna be like, the real what? You heard me. I want you to hear. I want you to say it. Real Nigga Network. And see how far I'll go with that. I'm probably not gonna get that far, being that it's New York City, and they're gonna be like, no, asshole, you can't call it that. You know, whatever. Like I said, I could try. I could try it. So speaking of the N word, which I hate calling it, right? But there was this lady, I think she was doing a podcast. Some of you guys had to have seen this podcast. But all right, guys, tonight, Nick Gurr wants me to give a shout out. No, she said, wants me a happy birthday, right? And it was Nick, Nick Gurr, Gurr, capital Ger. And she goes, happy birthday, Nick Gurr. And the look on her face, man, was like, holy shit. This guy got me to say nigger on I think it was a radio show, a podcast, or whatever it was. I was like, classic. I do find shit like that funny. And it was just the recognition on her face when she realized what she was saying. She was like, shit. I was like, good. That was awesome. I'm sad when I can't think of shit like that, man. But that was too much, man. She was like, Nick Gurr. I was like, holy shit. And she got it. Like, but it was the recognition on her face when, like, like she saw a ghost. That was what hit her. She was like, holy shit, I can't believe I said that. But it was probably Bart. Yeah, right, Bart Simpson. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, that would have been awesome had they said some shit like that on The Simpsons. But yeah, listen, guys, this election shit isn't looking good, and the fact that RFK just got a ton of money, he's just a disruptor. I don't listen. I don't trust RFK. There's a lot of shit he said recently. I'm just like, nope. I would have voted for him, but once he started talking about gun control and abortions and shit like that, I'm like, yo, he's a fucking liberal in disguise. He's out. But now he's got all this funny, and he is now, guys, a disruptor. That is what he's for. He is to disrupt the election and make sure Trump doesn't get that 270 electoral votes. That's what he's there for. That's all he's there for, and he knows it. And I guarantee you guys, if this election goes in the way of Biden, RFK is going to get a cushy job somewhere in the government. He's going to get some cushy position or high-level position, and he's on the take. That's all after that whole act, after the whole shit I just saw, he's definitely on the take. He is not an innocent man. But Adriana's like, he is a liberal. Fuck him. Yeah, listen. I don't know, man. Streetwise said a huge, I hate that they call it UAP. It's a fucking UFO. Let's just leave it at that. These idiots at the UFO office are like, guys, we got to come up with a new acronym to keep our job relevant. Let's call it UAP. But yeah, he said that there was a giant UFO the size of a football field in North Carolina. I think that's what he said. Some people think that UFOs are part of Project Bluebeam. I don't know, because UFOs have been around since the beginning of man. So there is that. The Project Bluebeam thing, I do see, and I have read some things about it. It's not quite operational to that 3D point yet, but it's operational enough. But UFOs and UFOs being, demons and Project Bluebeam, I doubt it very much. Early men in their hieroglyphic form wrote UFOs on caves. Could that be a lie too? It could be. Who the fuck knows, man? Everything's a fucking lie. Fuck these people and their bullshit. Anyway, guys, do me a favor in the comment section if you liked this view. I might do it again Thursday night. Tomorrow I will not have a Wednesday midweek report, or maybe I will. I don't know. I'll surprise you guys. But as of right now, I'm not scheduling one. And Thursday night I will have a doubleheader again, and it'll either be this view or it might be an actual Gatlinburg. The problem, guys, with walking through Gatlinburg and doing a live stream is there's too much music going on, too much background music, and that can all but cancel the live stream. So I have to be careful with that. The view is nice. All right, if the view is nice and you guys think it's fine, then I'll do this next time. I might start it a little earlier to catch a little more of the sunset. So it might be a whole half hour early, like 7:30. I'm sorry, 8:30 instead of 9 o'clock. I might move it a half hour just to catch a better sunset. So hopefully that works. A lot of people saying they like the view. All right. All right, guys, other than that, man, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit. Mods, thank you for beating up the trolls. And other than that, guys, I will see you guys Thursday.